Donovan's getting a chance to play his normal position, which is point guard. And it's you always look for a silver lining in any injury, and he's got a chance to work at that, which I think will pay huge dividends down the road. For some reason, in the last 10 days or so, our offenses really look great because of the passing that they're doing. And the guys looked inside today, made great plays, looked outside, made threes. And it's fun to watch when you see good passing like that. The defense was also very good in the second half. I told our guys we can't allow 46% shooting in the first half. In the second half, we held them to 28, 37 for the game, 19 assists. So I was really, really worried about this game because we're down 4 scholarships, but then David Levitch has never let me down one time since he's been here. And he just played great. His hustle, I think, ignited the rest of the team. On the floor, tipping, stealing, just did a tremendous job. I'm really proud of David because we didn't miss a beat with him in there.
Coach, it really seemed like you guys wanted to make a point of keeping NC State out of the paint. Was that the thing you wanted to make?
Well, we wanted to intelligently dog Smith as much as we could and wear him out. And then we wanted to make sure that we defended the 3. And most of the game, we defended it really well because that's how they can beat you on a given night with the 3. So we did an excellent job in that area. We contained the ball much better. And, this was one of our better games. The guys played terrific.
Rick, what do you think Donovan comes out shooting so well?
Well, I think, like I said, the point guard is his natural position. He's very good off pick and rolls. He sees the floor very well. The 2-guard spot is really not his thing. But we've always tried with Seaver and Russ, and we always try to play Chris Jones and Rozier. We try to play with 2 points. But he has the ball in his hands more right now than he has otherwise.
What do you envision that will work when Quentin comes back?
Well, Q's going to go back into the starting lineup, but I think Donovan's on such a roll right now that he feels great about himself, and we can give Q some relief sometimes. But it's really not Q's absence as much as everybody else passing the basketball. Like Ray's doing a great job and Jalen both. They've improved their passing skills, and they're looking inside to Mango. And I think our fans will tell you, and you all see it, the difference between Mango the last 2 weeks and the last 2 months. He's a different man. When you break your foot twice, it just takes time.
Are you surprised by how well everyone's sharing the ball with the 2 point guards out?
No, I think you got to share the ball more, when your guards are out, and that's been the key. And David Levitch has always been a terrific passer, paint toucher, unselfish guy, terrific steal guy, knows the game. When you're down 2 scholarships because of what we took, and then 2 guys get hurt, you need a great walk-on. And David Levitch is as good as it gets in the country. Bailed us out once again at many tough situations. Just what I see on television. I honestly don't believe. I think they'll realize. Sometimes people just make decisions, and he has a good decision without. This country right now is it's almost like the Hatfields and the McCoys a little bit. It's sometimes I think I'm living in 2 different countries the way people act, and I'm not going to get into my political beliefs because. Got to respect everybody.
Do you see that affecting your players?
I don't think it will. I think they'll once they realize what they're doing. It's not only, I believe it's professional basketball as well, isn't it?
It's everything.
So you know how many foreign professionals have? So I don't think they talk things out a little bit. I don't think they say, okay, what's the bad points of this decision? And nobody once said about a basketball player. Or a track star or a soccer player. Nobody brought it up, so obviously there's no athletes in the cabinet.
Coach, with the upsets in the ACC this week, you change your philosophy as far as looking ahead? It's just game by game?
One thing I'm really, really proud of is these guys bring it every night. Now, we lost, obviously, to Florida State, but we brought it big time. This group and last year's group just bring it all the time. We can lose, but we bring it, and I'm really, really happy with that. We haven't had a game where it's one of those nights didn't go well, like Pitt the other night when we played them. Our guys have been bringing it, and somebody's been stepping up with major injuries. And when we get healthy, it'll really help us down the road.
Coach, you talked 1 month ago. You were talking about passing all season. Tonight, you started talking about passing. That's a big push.
Well, I always believe, and I told Bob Valvano this 15 times, we are a good shooting team. Now, you all looked at me like I had two heads when I kept saying we're a good shooting team in practice. But the reason we're in a good shooting team is we didn't pass the ball. And when you pass the ball, you get to step in on the shot. And passing makes you a better shooter. You shoot a higher percentage. Instead, early on, we were looking to shoot challenge shots. We were looking to go one-on-one, and VJ does that at times. And VJ's got to learn to pass the basketball, where Jalen and Ray have really picked up their passing skills. And I told Mango, Mango's learning to catch the ball much better, and he's given his hands to Dang. It's an Australian thing. They can transfer those things. Well, I'm really, really pleased with this performance tonight because we're getting better with each game. It's, as you just alluded to, it's a crazy conference. It just really is. It's one night you think, damn, North Carolina looks like it's going to be North Carolina-Villanova again in the finals, somebody said to me out to dinner. And I said, you never know. And then they go play Miami, and it's never a game. And then I thought for sure the way Notre Dame plays and attacks the changing defenses of Georgia Tech, that they lose to Georgia Tech. And Georgia Tech almost had Virginia Tech, and BC's played everybody tough. And both Jimmy Christian and Josh Pastner are doing a tremendous job of coaching in our league. I mean, this league is full of great coaches, but those two guys are doing a tremendous job this year because they're staying in every single game, and Josh is winning some of those games against really good opponents on the road, and he's doing a marvelous job. Great job. I texted him that the other day. Just a fabulous job of coaching, changing defenses.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.